Hello Virgo, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do a love tarot reading for you guys today, see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. It's the 27th of January 2026. So, let's see what messages we have for Virgo in love. Messages for Virgo in love. Temperance in the upright. Sorry, I had to pause there because I had a rather big sneeze coming. Temperance in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, the Sun in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffy this morning. You'll have to excuse my sniffs. So, contradicting kind of energies here. Temperance, which is an energy of balance, harmony, creating balance, peace, harmony, calm. The Chariot, going forward at full speed ahead. Please note the Chariot is the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. The Sun in reverse. Feeling somewhat less than joyous, less than happy, or perhaps not seeing the sun, not seeing something. Something is dark, hidden, not shown. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Is an energy of recovery, hope, coming back to a better place, a more abundant place, a more positive place. So I'm getting the energy of someone that's not entirely happy about something, but remaining hopeful, staying balanced, or creating some sort of balance and harmony, or trying to, and charging ahead, regardless of any kind of negative feelings or emotions. I'm also getting an energy of illusion. Charging ahead towards something that might not be as it seems, or charging towards someone that might not be as they seem, or having some sort of hope. Feeling of hope, recovery, harmony, balance, but possibly still, but in the same sort of energy, feeling doubtful. So let's see what these messages might be about for you, Virgo. Why is Temperance here for Virgo in love? There you go. Seven of Swords in reverse. So perhaps you or someone is being honest about something. Taking accountability, facing some sort of consequence, restoring some sort of peace and balance, or releasing some sort of guilt in order to create peace within oneself. I'm also getting the energy of trusting someone's words. Okay, there's still an energy of doubt here. Tell me about the Chariot and why it's here for Virgo in love. Why is the Chariot here for Virgo in love? Five of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, there's an energy here of acceptance, forgiveness, letting go of, excuse me, any conflict or hard feelings, uh, keeping the peace or trying to keep the peace. The Sun in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo in love? Nine of Wands in reverse energy. Feeling of, well, feeling defeated, lack of resilience, feeling overwhelmed, feeling, yeah, tired, deflated, and just giving up on a situation. So someone here has perhaps just surrendered, given up in order to keep the peace because they haven't got the, well, they don't feel like they can sort of carry on in a way, or with a a situation that's depleting them, defeating them. They've had enough. Just let's keep the peace and let that be that sort of thing. For a quiet life, let's just keep the peace. Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Virgo in love? Six of Cups in the upright, because perhaps there's a history here with someone. I mean, this is a love reading, but it could be to do with a close friend, a close family member, or just someone that you have history with. Perhaps someone you've known a long time or been connected to a long time. So possibly a reconciliation energy here. Perhaps someone you haven't been in contact with and they've kind of got back in contact to resolve things that might have happened in the past. Start anew, start afresh perhaps, or just to, you know, bring things to a peaceful, neutral place. You know, what happened was in the past. Let's be at peace with one another. Seven of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Virgo in love? Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Bringing balance, bringing peace, bringing harmony. Five of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Virgo in love? The Moon in reverse. So some sort of secrecy here, some sort of truth coming to light perhaps, or something that is still hidden. I'm getting an energy of, is this a genuine peace offering? Or perhaps it's just a case of, yeah, there's been some secrecy or something that's been brought to the surface, brought to light. And there's some balance being brought to a situation or some feelings regarding that. Nine of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Virgo in love? I knew that was going to come out. The Hermit. There you are, Virgo. So perhaps you're taking a moment to think about all this. Doing some soul searching. Can I accept this? Can I come to peace with this? Can I be at peace with this? Can I forgive, forget? You're not sure whether to trust this person and their apology or their accountability or whatever it is that they're owning up to. you're taking a moment to think about this, weigh it up. Or perhaps you are shut off from this person. You don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. You know, just sort of staying away from them or keeping them at some sort of distance, perhaps. Six of Cups. Why is it here for Virgo in love? Ten of Swords. Yeah. Because someone betrayed someone here on a very deep level. Ten of Swords, 10 swords in the back. That's quite a heavy betrayal, serious betrayal. Perhaps you're feeling still too hurt by all of this to even think about, you know, talking about it or forgiving it or accepting it or coming to some sort of peace and harmony about the situation or about this person. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo in love? Two of Wands. Perhaps you just want to go forward, or someone wants to go forward here. Someone wants to forgive, forget, move on, look ahead, not look at the past, but look ahead. Or someone wants to return. Someone perhaps wants to return and someone just wants to move on. Why is the Moon here in reverse energy for Virgo? The Hanged Man. Trying to see something from a new perspective. Kind of just, there's that energy of just sitting with it a moment and trying to come to some sort of enlightenment. Someone's definitely trying to get to a new perspective here. Someone's trying to shine a light on something, come to clarity, come to truth about something, or someone is looking for the truth. Someone might feel like they're being given a half-truth. There's always also an energy of surrender and letting go here. And also sacrifice. What am I willing to let go? What am I going to hold on to? What am I going to let go? What am I going to accept and what am I not? What will I forgive and what will I never forgive? Who will I never forgive? You know, that kind of just seeing things from all perspectives. Why is the Hermit here for Virgo in love? The Sun in the upright. The Hermit's looking for the light. The Hermit's looking for the sun, the light. The Hermit is looking for clarity. Looking for truth, clarity. And also there's an energy here of, will this make me happy? Will this contribute to my overall happiness? Or will it just... there's an energy here of someone that's really soul-searching and contemplating as to whether they actually want someone in their life. Or perhaps someone's looking back on when times were happier, looking back at the past, trying to find some good. I'm getting the energy, and there's the Star that just flipped out of the deck. Someone's trying to find trying not to see the bad in someone here. Someone's trying to find the good. It wasn't all bad, you know. Someone's really struggling to find the positive in a person here. Or someone's feeling hopeful that things can be resolved, and someone's not quite there yet. Someone's really hoping for a reconciliation. And someone's, on the other hand, is saying, not so fast. Ten of Swords. Why is it here for Virgo in love? Nine of Pentacles. Someone is relying on someone's decision. Someone's holding out hope that this will all be good again. Someone's holding out hope that they will be forgiven. Someone's looking for some sort of confirmation, validation, acceptance, closure. Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for Virgo in love? The Fool. Yeah. Someone's looking for a new beginning. Someone's looking for that positive, fresh energy of, all right then, let's start again. Let's start again. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's start on a blank canvas. Someone's sizing up whether they, like I said before, whether they even want this person in their life, or they're just going to go forward and not look back. Just going to continue on their own path. Someone's very optimistic here. Anything's possible. And there's possibly an energy of naivety here. Perhaps someone's been a bit naive in the past and believed and accepted things that perhaps deceived them. Why is the Hanged Man here for Virgo in love? The Eight of Wands. Someone here is thinking about travelling or moving, perhaps long distance, and someone is wanting to make peace with someone before they move far away or they travel. Someone's thinking about travelling perhaps, and thinking about what they and who they will be leaving behind. Someone here is making a quick decision, taking decisive action. Someone's not getting distracted by the past. They're only going forward. There is no steps back. It is only forward. Tell me about the Star. Six of Wands. Tell me about the Sun. That's the Star flipped out. The Sun was there beforehand. Tell me about the Sun. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands in the upright. Someone here is doesn't want to be distracted. They're focused, they're going forward, they're getting on with things, and they don't want the past to be a distraction to hold them back from their future. Someone that's possibly quite successful, or, you know, in work or career or traveling, or who's about to travel, or who's about to move in order to, I don't know, take up a job, or someone is really questioning here, well, yeah, whether they want or they need this person in their life, or whether they're, quite frankly, a-okay all by themselves. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and someone's not trusting of someone here. This is just synchronized energy now. This is what the energy is. I don't think I'm going to get any fresh kind of energy message wise for you, Virgo. This is what the situation is. I'll do one more line and then finish off. Tell me about the Fool. Why is the Fool here for Virgo in love? Five of Wands. Someone doesn't want to return back to conflict. Someone just wants to go ahead. They don't want to return to the past. Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Someone's recovered here from being in a dark, negative place of kind of rejection. And there's been, you know, they've recovered, they've healed, there's positive change here, they've learnt their lesson. I don't think they want to go back to learning the same lesson all over again when they've learnt it perhaps the first time, or perhaps it was the first, second, third time. Someone's not wanting to go around in circles and sort of hold themselves back. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, yeah. They're ambitious, they're going forwards, they're charging forwards. They're taking action, they're focused, they're driven, they're going to succeed. They don't want anything to hold them back. Six of Wands, Three of Cups, yeah. They've got a lot going. This is someone that has perhaps got a very busy job, or their career has just gone up to the next level. You know, they're succeeding, they're having success, achievement, they're doing well, and they're enjoying their life. They don't want to kind of be distracted by a relationship or emotions or past people, or they just, you know, want to do their thing. They want to go forward. Someone's very driven here to go forward. Someone doesn't want to keep going back to the past. They like going forward. Page of Swords. Seven of Wands. And yeah, they're standing up for themselves, holding their own. This is what I'm doing. I've made a decision. I'm going forwards. I'm not kind of going to stand down from this. This is my decision. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to put these into their suits for you a moment, Virgo. One moment. So, there's an energy of a new beginning here. Fresh start, optimism, positivity that someone is charging ahead with. But they are thinking of charging ahead with. But they're looking for a way forward, or they're kind of holding back a little bit on this movement, this new beginning forward, because they want to create some balance, some harmony, trying to find a way forward, but haven't got, or something is becoming clear to someone and something isn't becoming clear. Someone's a bit up and down in their emotions or their feelings or their general view on something. someone's hiding something. Someone's seeing something, but they're not completely sure whether it's truth yet or not. There's a past history here, a past energy, perhaps some good times together, or a long kind of someone you've known a long time. But there's a very deceptive, sneaky energy here that has caused someone some betrayal, really heavy betrayal, and now they don't trust this other energy that's sneaky. And they're making a decision, or they're about to make a decision to go forward, let this go, let this be. They're kind of wanting to find the good in someone here, but I think too much has gone on, or this betrayal that happened, it was just too much, and I don't know if this person can ever trust this other person again. Someone's going forward, they're being recognised, they're having success, achievement, perhaps in their career. Someone's travelling, someone's just feeling defeated by it all. They can't be bothered to deal with it anymore. What's done is done. Acceptance, forgiveness, balance, peace within themselves, moving on. This is about, and someone's really hoping for a reconciliation here, but someone's just, no, they're not willing to invest in this again. They're not willing to you know, go around in circles and go back to a place or a feeling where they once were. They want to go forwards, and they've thought about it, they've kind of processed it, but they're, I don't think there's any minds changing here. There's peace, there's, forgive and forget, but I am going forward. There's no, we're not going backwards here. There's no reconciliation at all. I'm moving on, but in peace and harmony, sort of. But I can't help but I'm getting the energy of forgiveness, yes, but never forgotten. There's that once bitten, twice shy energy that I'm pretty sure I got on your last reading, Virgo. So yeah, perhaps this is something that's been going on for a while, and someone's mulled it over, processed it, thought about it, and no, the only way is forward. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hope this helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. If you would like more readings from me, please consider subscribing to the channel. Take care, best wishes, lots of love. Till next time, bye bye.